This is the story of a fortunate adolescent who by providence stayed with Baba for 21 days. His destiny had been unenviable and wretched, and Baba acted against his inherent nature and changed it. This adolescent was Narhari Vasudev Raikar, who witnessed a mind-boggling scene of death and heard Baba talking about the future of human civilization and what a sorry state it would become from 1978 onwards. Baba predicted to him many facets of life that we now often experience in this Kali Yuga. Narhari's stay in Shirdi the first 8 days. Baba kept Narhari by his side for 3 weeks of his stay in Shirdi. He got to see this incomprehensible scene on the 5th day of his stay in the Dwarkamai. This is how Narhari recalls it. That entire day Baba was very restless, and that night I saw a terrifying scene with my own eyes. Baba was in the Dwarkamai till darkness fell. At first he asked everyone to go home. Then he asked Abdullah to leave and sternly said, "Today nobody should stay here or come here during the night. Tomorrow you may come, but only after sunrise." Next he turned to me and said, "You sleep right here." Hearing this, the rest of the devotees glowered at me and left reluctantly. After that, Baba made me sit near him and gave me some milk to drink. Finally, he asked me to go to sleep. However, he categorically said, "Now listen to me carefully. Don't be the least bit afraid. Whatever you see, you are not to get up. Lie quietly and watch. If you get up and stand, then you will definitely die. Lie down calmly. Don't make any noise or scream. Whatever comes, in whatever form, you are not to get up from your bed. Just lie still and watch it. Is this clear?" Then he asked me to lie on my sack and drew a line by the side of the sack with his satka and the milk from the vessel. Again Baba said, "Follow my instructions and do not move or get up." I lay down quietly, and after a long time I glanced at Baba. Baba was seated next to the wall with the Dhuni Mai in front of him. Next to him was a pot with water in it and a small bowl of milk and a Rudraksh rosary. He was calmly seated and chanting the name of Allah. Soon I was sound asleep. At some time during the night, I was awoken by a loud slithering noise. I woke up startled, but my ears were ringing with Baba's admonition. So I lay like a dead person. A humongous black python slithered near my foot, but did not dare to cross the line drawn by Baba next to where I lay. The snake then came and stood next to my face, with its upper half of the body raised up and its hood spread in an attacking stance. Its hood was huge, about 3 to 4 feet long, and its eyes were like red beads of fire. It kept staring angrily at Baba and trying to strike him, but it dared not because the Dhuni Mai was in front of Baba. In actuality, it could have easily bitten Baba from where it was, but it was unable to do so as much as it tried. I couldn't understand why Baba was tranquilly seated there chanting Allah's name. Behind his head, I could see a brilliant halo. The halo became more brilliant, and the entire Dwarkamai was lit due to its brilliance. The python repeatedly tried to strike Baba, but in vain. Neither could it cross the Dhunimai, so it kept thrashing its tail on the ground in frustration. This continued for quite a while. Finally, Baba came out of his meditation and the halo behind his head disappeared. From Baba's eyes, a brilliant ray of light animated and fell on the snake, and from the snake's eyes, a ray of light was emitted, and they met the light from Baba's eyes about midway. At the meeting point, a beautiful scene occurred. A small miniature form of Baba that looked like a small doll appeared. This doll-like figure slowly moved forward and engulfed the ray of light from the snake. Then the figure of Baba slowly disappeared into Baba himself. After this, the snake slithered over my body and God knows where it went. By then I was shuddering with fright. I wet myself. I felt I was half dead and I don't remember when I finally fell asleep. The next morning, Baba shook me awake. At that time, I was running a high fever. Baba took his satka and tapped my head thrice with it, and the fever vanished. He asked me to wash my face, my hands, my feet, and accompany him. Then Baba walked briskly into the village and I ran behind him. He stopped in front of a house and called out to a person called Hari and asked him to give us some tea. After drinking the tea and blessing Hari, he proceeded till he reached an elevated place. This place had a tree on it. Right below the tree, the snake from last night's terrifying scene lay dead. Baba, with tears in his eyes, said, "Child, there is no better deed in this world than giving your life for someone." Then Baba picked up a large stone and started digging a hole with it. I also did the same. Soon a large pit was created and Baba laid the snake in it. Then he stood still for some time, then lifted his hands towards the sky and said, "Allah, have mercy on the snake." Then he filled the hole with mud and placed a leaf from the tree on top of it. Suddenly, a strong wind blew, creating a small whirlwind, and both of us were covered with dust. This lasted for about 5 minutes, followed by utter calm. I looked at the grave, and on it was a heap of parijatak, that is, flowering jasmine. Baba then walked briskly back to Shirdi after sternly warning me not to look back. Upon reaching the Dwarkamai, there was a crowd of the villagers eager to know what had taken place the previous night. Many of them tried to bribe me with goodies, hoping I would tell them something. However, I said that I slept soundly through the night. Then they wanted to know where we had gone this morning. Innocently, I said, "For a walk." On the 8th day of his stay in Shirdi, Narhari heard Baba tell Tatya Kote Patil that he had been given a new life. Now he would live for another 5 to 6 years. So Tatya need not worry. Narhari was puzzled as to why Baba said this, as the snake was unable to cross the Dhunimai and bite him. Who was to die that night? For whom did the snake give up his life? Thus Baba predicted his passing away. He said, "Tatya, you don't have to worry. I will be around till 1918. I have this brick with me. It is my lifeline, so I take good care of her. But if the brick should break, I will not survive for long. A person who is born is surely going to die. So, why should you grieve about it? God has a unique method of keeping the population at a constant level. That is why human beings die. The cause of death may be varied. Some die of hunger, some die of illnesses, others die due to natural calamities like floods. But 80 to 90 years from now, there will be a population explosion and unusual diseases will arrive throughout the world. Massive numbers of people will succumb to these diseases. There will be new diseases in different continents of the world, and cure will be difficult to find. Human beings will lose empathy and sympathy towards others, and people will be recognized only by the amount of wealth they possess. Dharma will be in great trouble, and holy men will face diverse difficulties. Even the government will have many problems in this chaos. It will be difficult to govern justly. This is going to be the dismal future of mankind. Whatever Baba predicted has come true in this day and age. There are many diseases like HIV/AIDS, new viruses like dengue, swine flu, Ebola, and now COVID-19 or Corona. Then he told Narhari, "You are fortunate, for you will never go hungry. You will have a place to sleep and clothes to wear. This is my blessing to you." However, the predictions that Baba made are coming true in this day and age. This Leela was taken from Te Suneri Ekvis Divas, written by Narhari Vasudev Raikar.